Thanks for staying with us. We're already starting us off with a little bit of a relationship tiff. We have the host of Lexington's podcast, He Said, She Said. They are all with us today. Welcome, Quentin Walker. Christina Johnson, Chrissy, and then we have Jarvis Terrell. I did it. It made me nervous to say the names wrong. Thank you guys for being here. I've wanted you on the show for a really long time. I have to deal with this one every week.
I know, I've been waiting.
I know.
She loves it.
It's a good one to have on the show, though.
See, there you go. Hey, there you go. That's an extra birthday gift for you,
Says all
Jarvis.
the ladies.
Here we go. Here we go.
Let's talk about your podcast.
So let's talk about it. You want to take
Go ahead, you got it.
Well, I mean, the podcast is a podcast about everything applicable to life, whether it's relationships, society, politics, just a whole array of things that we go over and talk and discuss. As Amber put it, she calls it a relationship podcast, which is
No, I call you the guru.
the relationship guru, which I don't know where she got that from. But anyways, yeah, we talk about a array of things, but our main thing is relationships because we have 3 different perspectives that we can speak on as far as relationships are concerned. And of course, me and Jarvis being men and her being the leading lady of the group, she takes charge and she says, "No, this is how it's really going to be in a relationship." And then
Chrissy runs this group, and you should because they need to be put under control.
Yeah, she does. She pretty much runs us pretty much. Yeah.
All right. Well, you guys always have some really great tips. We're talking going into 2020. There's some trends that people are already kind of anticipating happening because what did we have? Ghosting. When did that start?
Oh,
That was about a year, 2 years ago.
Couple
About
years
when ghosting
ago.
started. Yeah.
It's so old.
Yeah.
So there's some new terms now. Quentin, I think you found this list.
Yeah, I found this list just playing around. I was like, you know what, this will be a nice list to go over. So,
All right, we want to hear y'all's perspective on this. Number 1, cosplaying.
Cosplaying. That's where I think it was where you're in a relationship, but then you just find any kind of excuse and any kind of reason to just stop talking to that person for whatever reason.
No, you circle back.
Circle back. I'm
circle
sorry.
back.
Circle back.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Cosplaying was circling back.
Yeah, circle back.
And basically kind of asking for a
favors.
favor.
Yeah.
Like
Just
what kind
out
of
the blue.
favors?
Yeah,
Oh,
what
well,
kind of favors, Jarvis?
Well,
Asking for a favor.
yeah, the
Favor,
way-
favor.
Candy.
Yeah.
Walk my
some
dog.
Some candy, but we was talking about some candy panties yesterday.
Oh, my Lord Jesus.
That was on the show. Welcome, Monica. Monica always gets on the relationship. That was a prediction.
right on in.
No, that wasn't. That was a different context. We need to say context-wise. They were. Yeah, we'll just leave that.
For what? Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Hello.
I like this word, glamboozled.
Glamboozled.
Do y'all know what that is?
Glamboozled is when you get all dressed up and get yourself together and you get stood up. That's never happened to me, though.
No.
It's never happened to
That's
me.
never done to me.
I've never done it to anyone else either, so.
It happened to me in homecoming in high school.
What? In high school, no less? Was y'all at the same high school, or was he coming from
No,
a
he's
different high
from
school?
a different high school, and he wimped out. He told me like 10 years later he wimped out. But anyways, that's enough
Shame
about
on
my
him, whoever he
relationship
is.
issues.
Boo Michael or James or whatever his name is.
What about Kanye?
Kanye. Ooh, I'm scared. Someone just sits there and talks about themselves the whole time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Uh,
I can't say that I've dealt with it.
no, I think I have, where, somebody pretty much controls the whole conversation and it's mainly about them.
Yeah.
And it gets boring after a while because
Right.
you're like, all right.
What'd you do? What'd you do in this? Did you like end
Nah,
the
I
date?
listen, man. I'm one of those guys where I'm gonna let it go.
But will it take the second date?
Nah.
So that ends it.
We can't do that.
Sorry, Kanye.
How can he when he's a Kanye?
You guys do have fun on your podcast.
Oh, yeah.
We do.
You
We
talk
do.
about everything.
We
You
do.
have good. One more, white clawing.
What was the white clown? I can't remember what the white.
We don't know what that
I feel
is.
like I'm going to be offended by whatever this is.
Or you're gonna like it.
I don't think the white
I just-
clown was that.
I just
type
remember
of-
eclipse.
I don't think it was that type of white clown, but what was you about to say, Chris?
I just remember eclipsing, but I don't know about the white clown eclipsing.
Eclipsing? What was Eclipsing one?
When you take on what your partner likes to do,
Yeah, I
so you
seen
begin
that
to do.
one.
I'm like that. Like I want to do what my partner does. I want to be interested in what they're interested
Is
in.
it good or bad to do that?
I think it's good. Like you want to have. I mean, you still have your own identity, but you want to be interested in some of the things they want you to be interested in. So.
But I think also, like it is good, but I also think it could be bad. I have a friend, won't mention the name, but
Might as well.
he has pretty much, like, at times he'll transform his whole life to dictate how he is with the girl. So then after a while, it gets tiring trying
Right.
to
Well,
keep
yeah.
up. So then at some point in time, you're going to get tired of it.
Yeah.
But you can't go back to who you really are.
So
You
you're
know what I'm
stuck
saying?
then at that
So you
point.
stuck.
Lost soul.
Yeah,
You
so-
got deep with it. I just meant like sports.
Yeah.
Oh, he likes this sports team. I like this sports team. That's Bay. Bay.
What are you guys thinking about? Because online dating apps, that's been the huge way to meet
Yeah.
people. Do you think that's going to continue into the new world? The new world.
Oh, where we going?
The new world.
Oh, Lord. For sure.
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
Yeah.
it's becoming bigger and bigger by the month as far as dating apps. It seems like every other month there's a new dating app out there to
Yeah.
meet somebody with. So now I think it's eventually going to take the place of
It's
actually
the norm.
meeting somebody. Yeah, like she said, it's just pretty much the norm.
Do you think
Or-
that's good or bad?
I think it's cool.
It's a little bit of both.
It's a gray area, depending on what dating app you
Plus,
use.
there's a perspective you could look at it. Like, a friend of mine was telling me before. He was like, you could spend $20 to go to the club one time, or $20 a month invested in this app, and be able to try out.
That's true. Did you just say
what I'm
try out?
I think the one
It's
that's right for
it's
you.
a trial run, till you find the right one, unless you're just playing.
I'm not going
Auditioning
on,
your partner.
I'm not going on like farmeronly.com. Like, that's
No,
not where I'm.
you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Where can we find more information about you and listen to your
On
podcast?
ChristianMingle.com.
That's all their information.